Okay, welcome viewers to the first test match between the Gold Coast Para squad playing the Singapore Para squad. It's at Helensvale Indoor. We thank our sponsors, which are Helensvale, Club Helensvale, AARC, and of course Gold Coast-Tweed District Bowls Association. Now the players. Quick, what is it on? Sorry. 2CM as well. Okay, so in the singles we've got Darren Jackson playing Khirmern Mohamad. Now they've just started. The other two games have started. We've got a singles game which we're live streaming, and we have two pairs games, 3v3 pairs games. So we've got Connor Smith and Troy Casey playing Teresa Tung and Boone Coy. And in the other game we've got Joe Frost and Paul Jackson playing, his nickname is TP, but it's Ting Peng and Gordon Singh. So, I hope you enjoy the live stream. You can see that first bowl right on it from the young man from Singapore. Darren's about to play his bowl. A regular here and a member of the Helensvale Bowls Club and entrenched in a lot of their games and helps them out all the time. Good bowler and one of our best Parapet squad players. So, I think we're going to have a very, very good singles game. 21 up. And we're going to play, I think we're going to play 21 in the singles as well. Sorry, in the pairs as well. 3v3 pairs, and it's a fairly... 18 ends, sorry about that. 18 ends in the, yeah, it's 3v3 pairs, so it's a fairly quick game. Not a lot of walking. Second bowl there, so Darren about to play his second. The shot bowl would be almost 2 feet, probably a little less than that from the jack. It's a bit deceptive sometimes on the live stream. Looks a little bit closer than what it is, but there's a bit of room there for Darren. All right, now has he taken that little bit of weight off? Well, his line's been perfect with both his bowls. So he just went through there about 1.5 meters. So down one shot, one to Singapore at the moment. So second bowl here coming up from Khirmern. I hope I got that right. Apologise if I didn't. Nicely pointed here. You can see that he gets his bowl away very nicely. That would be another counter. That's 2 to Singapore. Darren about to play his third bowl. Has a fair amount. He's got 0.5 metre to get to the jack past that last bowl. Just around it. Second shot or shot. Of course there's nerves. This is a big event for these players. They've never played in a test match before. It's one of the inaugural things that's ever been put out on Para Bowls. It's amazing. We really do thank Serena Bonnell for all her hard work. All right, so still 2 to Singapore. Khirmern Mohamad. I hope I got that right. About to play his last bowl, holding 2. Only has to beat Darren's last bowl, and it's about a metre behind the jack. Okay, so he looks like he's out on a good line again. Weight-wise, well down here. Very well pointed. That's another shot. Holding 3 now. 3 down. Darren goes to the mat. He's having a little talk to Nev Wood-Bradley. That's the coach for tonight. He's the para coach. He was also the para coach for the ladies' district sides up on the Sunshine Coast, which won that event. We thank Nev Wood-Bradley for his assistance, always. Darren's just asking the question, how far short is the actual shot bowl? Well, it's about 1.5 feet, nearly 2 foot short. Looks like he might change up or play a weighted shot. He may just try to get under that short bowl, get the jack, or back himself to draw it. He's having a real good think about this. And he might play weight into that little pocket there and try and get that jack. Here we go. He needs full contact on the front bowl. Oh, he just slid by. Get that through the jack. He was in business. That's 3 shots to start off proceedings for Singapore. Khirmern, 3 shots. 3 nice bowls too. First end. They've only had a 2-end roll-up. They haven't been practicing like a lot of people do to play the Australian Open on here. So, very nice. They've had a 2-end roll-up and they're straight into it. On the other games there, we've got the... yeah. Okay, I'll let you know the scores on the 2 pairs games just shortly. Oh, okay. Thank you, Robbie. We'll put that up on the screen shortly. All right. Khirmern. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get this name right. G'day, Vince. Welcome aboard. And Neil, thank you very much for joining us once again. It's a very special occasion. We're very proud of our parabolas, and I'm sure Singapore are of theirs, and they're over here. This is the first test match. We have another one on tomorrow night. We've also got plans to visit them in Singapore and play them on their own home turf. So, here we go. Nice starter for Singapore here. Got three shots on the first end. Doesn't look badly pointed again. Close to the jack. Slides by. About a metre behind with that bowl. Now Darren needs to get a nice relaxing bowl. One right on that jack and just... It's all big for these bowlers. I mean, this is a big occasion. As much as they practice and whatever, it's different when you start playing the game, as we all know. He's not badly down here. He needs to pick the jack up. He's just slid by. He's about a metre behind as well. So, Khirmern holding shot. Plenty of room, though. Call for the umpire on one of the pairs games there. Length of jack. Looks like it's going to be short. I think, yes. Nice bowl again. Still plenty of room for Darren. He's got just under a metre, just on a metre. Line's important. He's a little bit narrow with his first. All right. Now, did he? Yes, he's got a better line on this bowl. Just needs to drop a little bit more. And he draws the shot. He has... Yes, I would suggest he's got shot there. Weight-wise, very nice weight on that. He's only gone through about 14 inches or so. Just a tad narrow, that's all it was. Holding shot. Khirmern playing his third bowl. Plenty of room to draw the shot here. G'day, Alan. Great to have you on board. Oh, he's well down here. This is good correction. There's the shot bowl. That's a very nice bowl. Be only a bowl in front of jack high. So Darren doesn't need to change his hand. He just needs to take a better line to it. His weight was good on his first. Hello, Neil and Wilson. G'day, Wilson. How you going? Kurt, Eddie, Emma Boyd. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Emma. Not badly down here. Now, Darren would love to just tuck the jack across to his bowl. He did. That's a nice effort. I feel he might still be down. I'm sure the Singapore player will ask the question when he gets on the mat. Yes, there was a question asked, and the marker says must be close. He's having a real long look at it. His card's just fallen out the back of his pocket. It's a close measure. He favours him, but a close measure. Okay. Khirmern about to deliver his last bowl. Weight was superb on his third bowl. G'day, Michael. And Alan. Hello. From Hong Kong. Welcome aboard. Now he's got a very nice line on this again. Now if he's got the same weight, he's got to have another shot here. He's close to the jack or set the bowl. He sat the bowl, but he rolled. Ooh, close. Still a measure, I would suggest. Still a measure. Darren's got one more chance here. His weight was good on his last one. Can he... Can he draw a shot here? Now, Darren. Nicely pointed. What's the weight like on this bowl? He is very, very close. Sat. Oh, he's gone through that little port. He might have rocked the second shot back. Still a close measure. Missed that by very, very not much at all. Oh, okay. Try to get, yeah, okay. All right. Hopefully you could hear me then. I'm babbling on there. They're about to do the measure. One bowl's been taken out, so it's a measure for second shot. They both, okay. So, Khirmern, and the call is we might just give him some paddles. We'll try and get the Serena to go across and give him some paddles to let everyone know what the score was then. He's about to put it on the board, so we'll soon find out that way. He got a 3 and a 1 it was, obviously, because the score is 4-0. There we go. It was a 1. So, this is the third end of the game, and Khirmern from Singapore is leading 4-0 and played some nice bowls. Darren was starting to sharpen up his game on that last end. He just missed the jack twice. So it's we're going to settle into a hard-fought battle here. 21 up is the mark they're looking for, same as everyone else in the Australian Open is looking for. Hope everyone had a good day today. It was very cold getting to most of the clubs this morning. But we thank them all for their great greens and their hospitality. Great starter there from Khirmern. He'd be, once again, only a foot and a half behind the jack. Very nice starting bowl. Darren just needs to get on a bit of a roll here. Oh, okay. Unable to share, you're saying, Alan. Oh. G'day, Michael. Hope all our bowling fraternity there. Emma, how did you go today? All good or not? So, Darren's first bowl. Look, just trying to be there with his first bowl. Lovely line once again. It's a beautiful green. I love this number 2 green here at Helensvale. It's got a very nice draw on either hand. There's another nice bowl. Perfect weight once again. 2 great starting bowls there from Khirmern. Darren under a little bit of pressure here. 4-0 down. He's going to change his hand. There you go. All right. Now, he needs a little settler here. Bula, my friends from Fiji. One of these days, Robbie and I are going to come back to Suva. Stay at Club Fiji as well. Good try though. Look, his weight was superb on that bowl. He's just a tad narrow. So, Khirmern holding 2 shots. On a good line again. Well pointed. Here it comes. Oh, he's just left a bit of weight off that. Okay, he's let Darren out a little bit. Still holding 2. Darren just needs to correct his grass line. Just needs to get it out there a little wider. Not much, but just a tad. Yes, Brendan. Sometimes we know that Darren just needs to settle down in a game, and once he starts to show his class. All right, not badly pointed this time. He's gone out that little bit wider. Has he got the same weight? Has he got the same weight? Here comes the bowl I was talking about, the little settler. He draws the shot. There we go, holding 1. I would suggest marker walks up and has a look. Yes, holding 1 was the call. He's going to come up and have a little look. I'm sure Darren feels a bit better now that he's got that first shot in there. The problem is that Khirmern's going to come up to this head, and if he chucks that jack about a foot back, he makes 3 and covers up the hand that Darren's been playing. Yes, we do. We've been to Fiji many times and played bowls there, and we love the people. We love the bowls clubs. It's one of the best places I've ever been to in the world. Yeah. Though we try not to drink too much. Robbie has a tendency to drink more than me. Yes, Emma. He's just nice settling bowl. We all know that's people put us under pressure early in a singles game. We just need that one bowl to settle us down into our normal play. But Khirmern can take it away from him here. 1 foot trail makes 3. Oh, I've just looked at the other scores. Robbie's put them up. Thank you very much, Robbie. You can see we're down, Singapore's up on 1 and down on the other. Okay, so that was Khirmern's last bowl. Now Darren's got a chance to add. Holding 1, looking for 2. Obviously, he doesn't want to be tight and knock his own bowl through the jack. Just around it would be lovely. Yes, so Joe Frost and Paul Jackson are up 11-0. A great start there. And the other game, fairly close, on 4-2 to the Singapore team over Connor Smith and Troy Casey. So plenty of ends to go, 18 ends. There's no time limit on the pairs. And it's just 21 up on the singles, of course, like we normally play. All right, here we go. Now, Darren's last bowl about to be played. His third bowl just then was the perfect line. He doesn't want to be any tighter than that. He can't do any damage if he is. Hope you're enjoying this coverage. So, he's definitely not narrow. That's the one thing he couldn't be. He's probably just overreached on it, but he's away to the start. Okay, 4-1 is going to be the score. 1 to Darren there. It's always good to get that first. Oh, okay. Sorry about that one. Yeah. Okay, so those scores were back to front, but they're fixed now. You can see it's Connor and Troy leading 11-0 in their game, and Joe Frost and Paul down 2-4. So it's a close game and a little bit of a start there, but plenty of ends to go. We've only just started the game. They start a little bit earlier than the singles, but that's okay. I hope we've got a viewer there from Hong Kong, which is great. It'd be lovely if we had some viewers from Singapore looking at their own players. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, don't forget there's another test match on tomorrow night. We'll most likely get it away a little bit earlier. Yeah. But hope you're enjoying everything. Here we go. Now, it's a similar length to what they've been playing, so there's nothing special about that one. It's getting colder, I believe. I don't know why, but it is. Some of us have got beanies on. And hoodies. Oh, Darren, a nice starter here. Just that fraction narrow. Beautiful weight once again. All right. Khirmern's on the mat. This is our inaugural test match against Singapore. Tonight, tomorrow night, and we are going to go over to Singapore and we're going to verse them over there. So, exciting times ahead. Of course, if you'd like to sponsor our Paras at any time, please contact Serena Burnell or our Gold Coast district, and we'll welcome you aboard. I'm sure we can look after you on live streaming and what business you have and how you've helped us out. All goes to a great cause, as you know. Darren's second bowl. Weight was good on his first. Just got to get that out a little bit wider. Lovely correction by Darren. Now he's starting to produce the goods. Beautiful weight. Just a fraction narrow, but a nice bowl. Nice little settler. Okay. Khirmern. This is his second bowl. Looks like he's got better weight on this too. Nicely played here. How far through is he going to go? Oh, I suggest he might have shot with that, for sure. Yes. Now Darren, his weight's been good. His last bowl perfect. Needs to get out there a bowl wider. There's the man in action, Darren. Okay. Now, he's definitely not short with this. Now, if he can get to the shot bowl, he's just slipped by it. Beautiful line. Okay. Khirmern holding one, I would suggest. No questions have been asked, so. G'day, David. How you going? Nice to have you on board. Hope you're all at home, nice and warm, having a cup of coffee and a bowl of nice hot soup and some toast. We're here freezing. Oh, that's another nice bowl by Khirmern. That is the shot bowl. That's a really good bowl. I think Darren's going to have to probably change up here. He might have a word with the coach, or he might just try to play down and get a piece of the jack or set the bowl. He's 2 down, I would suggest. He might come down and ask the question of the coach, or he might just play a little bit of weight down there looking for the jack or the bowl. Feels like less than 9, Robbie. 9's just a number to me. Shivers is what I've got. No, I'm fine, mate. I'm just moaning. Well, this is a big bowl here. He's going to back himself to draw the absoluter. Okay. Well, part 1 looks good. Part 2, wait. He is very, very close. He got the bowl, sat back. That's a brilliant bowl. Now the marker walks up to have a look. Who's got shot? I'm suggesting this is very close. No, he's saying to, yeah, Singapore holding, yes, Khirmern. That was a very nice bowl there by Darren. He's backing himself to draw that shot and he almost did it. He's missed out by about an inch, I would suggest. Very, very good effort. Well, Khirmern holding 1. One thing he's not going to do is change his hand, that's for sure. He's not going to touch that jack on the other hand. So he's going to try and do what Darren just did, around his own, and just sit on Darren's bowl. He doesn't want to be narrow, that's for sure. Nicely pointed. Just a little bit light on for weight. I don't know whether he was trying too overly hard there. But that's the call was 1 shot. It's going on the card, so there it is. 5-1 is the current score. Singapore leading. The other ones, you can haven't been too much change involved with them, so we'll update them. Oh, Robbie's just done that. Too efficient, Robbie. 1 to Khirmern there. Khirmern. Khirmern. Yeah. I'm trying to get it, yeah. Okay, well. Score is 5-1 to Khirmern. 21 up. Other games are pairs, 3v3 pairs, 18 ends, no time limit. If you are in the area tomorrow, of course it's a little bit late tonight. You might have got home and whatever. But if you're around this area tomorrow night, please come by and support your local players. They'd love to hear some support. So, Helensvale on the middle green, right next to the bifold doors in the selector's office. Get yourself a nice hot beverage or a meal. Plenty of meals on offer here. Lovely scrumptious meals at a good price for members or guests. And watch some good bowls and support your local team. All right, here we go. Khirmern, first bowl, well pointed. Very, very well pointed. Okay, that's about, that's 3/4 of a metre out. It's deceptive. It doesn't look far out, but it definitely is. It's at minimum of half a metre out, a little bit more than that probably. This event is the inaugural test match between the Gold Coast Tweed Para Squad and the Singapore Para Squad. Test match tonight, test match tomorrow night, and a return visit test matches over in their neck of the woods. Darren just needs to run here. Oh, he's left the weight off it. Beautiful line too. Hope that answers your question, David. Thanks for tuning in and having a look. Live stream on tomorrow, a little bit earlier tomorrow night. We've lots of things to do and get everything right. All right, there's Khirmern. Nice smooth delivery. Well pointed here too. Tell you what, if he's got the weight, he's got a very nice bowl here. And he has got under Darren's bowl, and that's the actual shot bowl. Holding 2. 2 shots to Khirmern. Darren. There's a bit of room there. I mean, you know, a minimum of half a metre he gets around the shot bowl. And front touch would be just what the doctor order, I feel. I'm pleased there's no breeze tonight, Robbie. That would be unbearable. We'd be calling for blankets. Oh, well pointed, Darren. Come on. Here we go. Needs to get around that one. And does. And a front toucher. Who said he could do a front toucher? Great bowl there from Jacko. Holding shot. Well played. Crowd roared. Bit of support there for Jacko. A lot of the Helensvale members here, they all love him. Nice bowl. Needed that one. All right. Khirmern. Looks like he's got pretty good weight here. He's got very good weight here. Just slid by the jack. Good effort. Darren still holding. Still holding. Well, repeat performance needed. Same bowl, as they say in the classics. Do it once, do it again. That is carpet, David. If you haven't been to Helensvale, you're missing out. If you're having a trip to Australia, if you're not a resident, or if you're down in Victoria somewhere, make sure you come here and have a look at the facilities. They are absolutely first class. 2 undercover greens, 1 grass green. Darren holding shot. He's just walking up to have a little look. Khirmern, there is a bit of a shot there and maybe on the other hand for Khirmern. I'm not too sure. He's having a little look and weighing up his chances here. He could get his own bowl through Darren's. He's having a real good look, and I think the other hand maybe he's looking down that as well. All right, we'll find out shortly. He's about to play his last bowl. Darren holding. Khirmern, 1 bowl to play. $11-1 now on the pairs game. Yes, I hope that any visitors that are coming to Australia that have looked at the live stream and seen the clubs that we've broadcast from, pay them a visit, say that you've seen it on the live stream, and let them know that our coverage is working. We like to feel that you guys like to come to a club that we've had on the live stream and pay it a visit because you've seen it on the live stream. Well, he was trying to pump that bowl through. A little bit narrow. Now, Jacko's got a chance here. If he beats the last bowl, the back bowl of Khirmern, he gets another counter. So that's his jack. That's what he's trying to do. Just get inside of that back bowl. He adds to the count. That's his objective. All right, here we go. Needs to add here. Gets a bit of a boost if he adds here. Rightio, settles down. He's been up to the head, had a look at it. All right, here we go. Not badly pointed. Now, gets down to weight as it always does. Will it get inside of this one? That's a good bowl. There's 2 shots to Jacko. That's a settler. Crowd went up as one. His little cheer squad he's got behind his ring. 2 shots. Okay, 5-3. Game on now. Yes, I'm sure they'd love your support there too, Ganesh. It's, you know, all these bowlers, first time, maybe first time they've been on the live stream, first time they've played in a test match. Won't be the last time. Be tomorrow night and the Singapore visit as well. Lots of things happening in para bowls. Keep your ears open because it all happens here on the Gold Coast. Robbie said we might take the live stream over there. They're very impressed with the live stream. Tony said, oh, okay, a trip to Singapore. I could be in that. Okay. Jacko brought the mat back a little bit. He's rolled it a lot longer. So this is probably one of the longest ends they've had. Okay, here we go. 5-3. Hopefully we can get some more Singapore supporters on. Spread it round. Share the view. I mean, you can be sitting at home on YouTube, having a bourbon and coke, some fish and chips, or a pizza. I'm just dreaming. Forget me. Jacko would love to pick the jack up. Oh, he sliced it. Oh, boy. Just sliced it. I mean, the weight is very, very good. All right. One thing you do get penalised for narrow bowls, they have a very nice finish, the greens here, especially green 1, which is the closest one to the road as you come in. Has a beautiful finish on it. Their outdoor one had great finish on it today, running beautiful. Credit to the greenkeepers. Okay, Khirmern. Lovely line, but a good, will have to be 5 foot short, yeah. Okay, well, half the battle's getting the line. Half the battle's also try to reach with your first bowl. Always makes it easier, I find. Doesn't matter if you're a metre over or so. Drop a little bit of weight off. Radhika, yes. Tony who? Tony is the, well, I call her the technical brains of the outfit. Robbie is the brawn. Nice bowl, Jacko. That's a good bowl. Yeah, she does appreciate bowls in her own way. And, yeah, I'm sure she'd be interested in coming to Singapore to help out Robbie, and if the offer was made. Oh, that's a good answer. Look at that. That's a fantastic bowl. Khirmern holding shot. Still a nice little draw there for Jacko. He can sit the bowl. He can touch the jack. Just asking. Yeah, it's jack high. So he doesn't have to change his hand. Arrive to the bowl, arrive to the jack. All right. Has he got enough weight for that line? No, I don't think so. He knew straight away. He's got some catches there too. Well, Khirmern holding one, drawing for two. Oh, I didn't introduce myself, did I? Brett Clifford. I have been on here before, but not for a while. In the early days, as they say. He's nicely pointed here again, Khirmern. He just needs to get under that. That was a very good try. Well, now, Jacko. Will he go a bit more weight looking to get that jack in the bin? Or trail it a metre or so? A metre trail would give him two at least, if not three. Sit the bowl to make two. Okay. Looks a much better line. Looks a very good line. He's just going to scoot down the outside. Good try. Yes, that would have got him 4 shots if he cleaned the jack up. Anyway, Khirmern holding one, drawing for two. His last bowl had very good weight on it. He needed just to bring it in a fraction. Barefoot bowls here on the other green, right behind us. It's all happening here at Helensvale. And that's the beauty of the greens here. You can bring the family along, have a bit of bowls. I tell you what, he's close here again. He only needs to touch the jack. What a good effort. One shot to Khirmern. Yes, bowls. It's a nice family sport. Dad gets to take Mum, buys a dinner. He can have a few beers. When he wants to go out next time, he said, well, I've shouted your dinner and I can go out, can't I, with the boys? Exactly. Okay. So the other two games, 14-1 and 5-4, close there and a little bit of a runaway there, but plenty of ends to go. There's 12 more ends to go in that game. 6-3, Khirmern's leading Darren. It's great to have the Singapore bowlers over here. Of course, Bowls Australia have got a trip over to the Merlin Cup, I think it's called. It's run by, yes. So it's teams going over there, and there's also a team from the Gold Coast going over. Yes. Alrighty. First bowl. Matt's right back on the tee. So it's about a 3/4 length, 2/3, probably a 3/4. Beautiful line on this bowl, but just that 2 metres short. Well, Darren's first bowl. I noticed one game there. Yes, they've caught up 5 all. Yes, Joe and Paul leading Ting and Gordon. And Connor and Troy have jumped away to a bit of a lead there. What a great starter here from Darren. I don't hear the crowd going up, the cheer squad. Oh, there we go. Very muffled the noises there, no cheering. It's a bit sad, isn't it, Robbie? I mean, it probably is. They're a bit frozen in between claps. Yeah, stupid me went out this morning with shorts and at least I got a jacket on. Forgot to bring a pair of long strides for tonight, and yeah, got a little bit of a shiver up. Not much. That's a great reply. Brilliant bowl. I would suggest that's probably shot. It's close. Very close. I'd suggest it might be shot. Anyway, Darren. And he needs to touch his own bowl. Any touch on the bowl. G'day, Alan. How you going, mate? He's going very, very well. They're having a fantastic game. Yeah, Connor. Yes. And Connor and Troy are leading comfortably. Yes, yes. Yeah. That was a very nice bowl there. Played to perfection. Now, reply from Khirmern. Gets his own bowl or just around it and double kisses the jack. Not in a bad line here. It's going to swoop. Here it comes. He's close here. Has he got enough weight? The line was perfect. Now Darren can play a similar bowl again. As long as he doesn't get the split, if he gets the outside of his own, it's okay. Or if he draws just around his own. Thank you, Terry. Hope you're enjoying the coverage, and there's a lot of excited bowlers out there playing their first test match ever. It's our privilege to bring it to you. Nice little change up here. It's going to a very good home. Any disturbance there of the jack. Okay. Holding one. Will Khirmern try and get the split under the head and punch his bowl through the jack. Here he goes. He's going to back himself on the draw. Okay. Might be a little bit out wide. Weight-wise, very, very good. Yeah. Well, he's only one down. He's leading 6-3, so there's no panic stations there, that's for sure. It's possible he could have got his own bowl out through the port and dropped the number. And Darren just needs that as a guide now. That last bowl that Khirmern played, just the right sort of weight under that, flop into the centre line, could draw another shot. Got the line for it. What's his weight like? Just a little bit heavy. The line was perfect. One shot to Jacko. 6-4. I notice Connor and Troy have skipped out again to a few more shots in their lead. 17-1. It's a very nice early lead that on 7 ends. So not many ends there, and they've skipped away to a very nice lead. Alrighty. And Jacko What length? He's taken the mat back a bit. Okay. Last time he played this way, he threw to the tee. So let's just see what he does this time. G'day, Carla. Welcome aboard. Long time no see. Look forward to seeing you again one of these days. When's the next time you're coming down? All right. Jacko, 6-4, first to 21. So am I, Irene. He tries very hard and he practices a lot. And this is a great starter by Jacko. Hey, they've come alive. Great bowl. Yes, Connor puts a lot of effort in, practices a lot, and he loves his bowls. And I loved having him in our para squad. Okay. Khirmern. Doesn't look like he's got a bad line on this. Has he got the weight? Has he got the weight? I don't think so. His line's very good. All right now, Jacko. Push home the advantage. Draw another one. That's good to hear, Carla. We'll have to have a little run practice together like we did the last time you were down to the Gold Coast. This is where you need to get your next one right on it and start the pressure mounting on Khirmern. Now weight. Have you got enough weight? Oh, it was probably more the grass line than the weight. Yes, just got a bit narrow. Okay, Khirmern with his next bowl. Looks like he might be, unless he gets the edge. No, he got it full. Okay, now, I'm suggesting that Darren's got a change up here. That bowl that he's got to get around is about a metre out. Oh no, that one there would be probably 1.5 metres out, so plenty of room around that. Not badly pointed here. This'll turn a lot late. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that is a counter. That is a counter. That's the bowl that Khirmern's got to beat to cut it down to 1. So, his line's been okay, Khirmern. He just needs to get that little bit of weight. I will, Carla. That is for sure. Oh, he's close if he gets around this bowl. Yeah, look, that's what it was again. He got a little edge up, so he's only one down. That's the second shot. That's the one now that Darren's got to just get around. Had a very safe line with his first one. He can afford to come in a bowl. Probably needs to drop 0.5 metre off that. Although the line would be, he could keep that weight if he had the right sort of line. Now, how tight has he gone here? It's all going to get these nicely pointed. He'd love to touch this jack. That is a very nice bowl, Jacko. I'm suggesting it's close. I think he's got another one. Good effort. All right. Yeah, there it is there. Oh, no. The front one would be Would be second shot, Robbie, yeah. Early call, went wrong. Looks like oh, well, he's got a bit more weight on this one. If he gets around this, oh, boy. Okay, it's 1 to Jacko. We've seen on the side view, thanks to Robbie, that well, the marker's just looking at it now. He'll wait till they walk down and let him know, which is the way to do it when you're marking a singles game. Just because you know that it's shot or second shot, you wait for both players to come down and tell you what it is. It's 1 to Darren. 6-5. Well, our other games. Got Connor Smith and Troy Casey playing Teresa Tung and Boon Koi. And Joe Frost and Paul Jackson playing Ting Peng and Gordon Singh. Ting Peng's nickname is TP, that's what they call him. One to Darren then. And what length is he going to... Probably going to throw the same sort of 3/4. That's what he's been playing, coming this way. It's getting cold when you can feel your lips getting cold. That's what I'm starting to feel now. Yeah, I'm actually getting a little bit numb in the nose. Help me, somebody. Yes, always look at the number. Yeah, thanks, Tony. I'll bring a blanket tomorrow night. Don't worry about that. Pants. Yes, pants are always a good idea at night when it's cold. Yeah, trackies. Yeah, instead of my shorts. Good starter here. Now he's on the roll. Now he's starting to play consistent. Half a metre there to get inside of that. I will, Carla. Not a worry in the world, I will. We look forward to seeing you when you're down back on the Gold Coast. Don't forget, you got to give me a second chance to try and beat you. You beat me the last time. Khirmern. Thank you, Carla. Nicely pointed here. This is a great starter. There you go. No more than a bowl behind the jack. Correction needed from Darren. Now, Darren doesn't need to change too much with his weight. He's nicely pointed. Hopefully he hasn't taken too much off because he's on a very nice line with this. Very, very close. Just slipped by. Okay. No, Carla, no, not this time, no. Thanks for asking, but. Well, Khirmern out on a good line again. Yes, well pointed. He's just left the weight off, so I'm assuming that bowl will not be counting. It looks a lot closer than it is. Darren's back bowl would be second shot. So now, he's having a think about this one. It's not really in your road if you got the right weight. Any touch on jack is very, very good. I will. Oh, Darren, if you're under this bowl, you've played a screamer here. Absolutely brilliant bowl. Well played. Okay, well played. And that's pointed straight back at his other bowls as well, and it's almost a resting toucher. Very hard to get that off without moving the jack. And if the jack's going to move, it's going to move back to his other bowls. So a huge bowl needed here from Khirmern. He'll change up and try and dead draw it on the other hand. Just lay the bowl over once or try and flick the jack off the shot bowl. Well, he's now got a backward, but it's actually pointed towards the outside bowl there. Darren could draw to this confidently, or he could change his hand. The one thing he doesn't want to do is actually lay the bowl over and create a target for Khirmern. I think a change-up might be an idea here for Darren. He's having to think about it. He's only got to just beat that back bowl of his to get another counter. Yeah, I think he's going to play that hand for sure. His backhand. Yes. All right. Here he goes. Not badly pointed. Gets down to weight. It's a little bit runny. Yes, a little bit overplayed there. He didn't want to contact on with that weight. That's for sure. Now, the one thing for Khirmern is he's only one down. I think he does not want to move the shot bowl through the jack only a metre or something like that, because he'd find himself 3 down. He does have one behind about 3 metres back. So if you're going to play it, you need to play at minimum of 3 metres of weight. Okay. He's backing himself to dead draw it. It's possible to draw it. It's a very nice bowl to draw it. Now, 1 or 2. 1 or 2 shots here. We're just going to make sure we'll get some paddles for the marker tomorrow night as well, just so it makes it easier for us and easier for him. And there's definitely one, but the second shot might have been a little bit. Yeah. I noticed the other games there that it's now 8-5 to the Gold Coast. And to Joe Frost and Paul Jackson. They're leading 8-5 now. Yeah, what length is Jacko going to go for? It's about the same sort of mat placement. He'll be trying to roll a couple of metres shy of the tee, and he's almost done that. All right. All square, 6 all, first to 21. We don't have time limits, so we could be here till 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. No. Tony says, I don't care. I love bowls. I'll tell you, I'll watch it all night. Don't you give me that devil look, Tony. Jacko, what a good starter here. That's a nice bowl. All comes from getting that first shot. You get that first shot, you settle down, and all of a sudden the whole game, his game is starting to hit. Wow. Ooh, a little bit chilly. Nicely pointed here from Khirmern. Has he got the weight? No, he hasn't. No, just a little bit on the short side. Beautiful line. But a good 5 foot short. That's a... Alrighty. We thank our umpire tonight. We thank our markers and all our players that turned up from Helensvale to support Jacko and support our teams. Oh, look at this. He's just flicked it, but that's beautiful weight. He's holding 2 shots there. Well played, Jacko. Okay, Khirmern. Not badly pointed. He should get second shot minimum here. Yes, he has. There's the second shot there. Darren holding 1. How is Tony going? He's going well. Smile on his face. Oh, Darren, you're a bit on the Errol Flynn side here. Thin. He didn't want contact on that. Ooh. He got the edge of it. He got it full. It might have been in a bit of strife there. Holding 1. Jacko's holding 1 shot here. Khirmern about to deliver his 3rd bowl. 1 down. His own bowl just under it. Sit Jacko can make 2. Has he got enough weight to get to Jacko's bowl? I would suggest not. No. Now, what are you going to do, Jacko? You're holding 1. You got to get another one in there, I'd suggest. He's just having a word with Nevwood Bradley, who's the coach, the para coach. Nev's going to advise him what's a better percentage hand, and he'll have a go at that. Jacko come up to have a look at the head and also talk with Nevwood Bradley, the coach, and he's now going to come back. He's holding 1. His last bowl about to be played. All square on the board. First to 21, no time limits. Yeah, good choice. If he's just under, it's okay. If he's just around it with good weight, he can draw the shot. So you disregard the bowl, really. Not badly pointed. Not badly pointed at all. Is it going to drop enough from there? That was a very nice try, I tell you what. Ooh, hello, it fell over too. I'd suggest that might be another counter. It's close. Very close. Khirmern's just having a look at it, putting the fingers on, making sure. How many down am I? I'm down here, I may as well have a look at it. Minimum of 1, could be close for 2. Good bowl, Jacko. Well played. Coach is happy. Asked the question, got the answer. Don't forget to share the feed. Any of you've got friends from Singapore or friends in Singapore, let them know it's on, because your squad's over here playing in a test match against the Australian district side. Pretty important. Let them know. Don't forget, if you're watching it, watch it on your big TV on YouTube. Have a nice little brandy or something. Fire going. Look at this bowl. He's rolled it up and got the shot. That is the shot. Played a nice bowl. He tried to just come under it, but if he got the bowl, good result. Well done. One shot there to Khirmern. Whew. One shot to Singapore. G'day, Jamie. Alrighty. 7-6 is the score. Close game, shot for shot all the way now. I can see that Connor and Troy have got another end. They're on to 21 to 1. They play 18 ends, no time limit, 3v3 pairs. If you missed tonight's game and you wanted to have a look at it, apart from being on the live stream, why not come along to Club Helensvale? Have a little meal, look at these facilities. They are fantastic. One of the best clubs in Australia, if not the world. Pine Rivers might have something to say about that. That's a great starter from Khirmern. All right, reply here from Darren. Well, he's not badly down. How much weight has he got to the bowl or the jack? He needs to get a piece. Just slid by. Yes, a little bit overweight. Probably 2 metres past the jack. Oh, what we needed was this breeze, eh? The breeze has picked up now. That's just perfect. That's really made my night, actually. Think fireplace. Think hot coffee. Hello, Roger. I will. Robbie Allen. There's a fella here watching Roger Jury from Imble. Yes. Another nice bowl there from Khirmern, holding 2 now. Robbie said hello. Now, just needs to control his weight, his line, a little bit of each. Gets this to run and has just dropped short. Possibly only 1 down now. Marker has a look. Didn't quite see. Okay. That's a good place to put a heater. In the car, leave it in there.
Yeah, we took it out.
Oh, you took it out at home. Oh, well. Now, Khirmern's changed up. Okay. Thank you, Rachel. we're very proud of our parabolers, and thanks to Serena, a lot of things going to be happening shortly with our districts throwing out challenges to everyone. Yep, that's for sure. Joe's over there, and having a close game. Nose in front, 8-5. Just slid by there, trying to sit that bowl. Probably a little bit too much weight, because if he gets his own bowl, he doesn't want to poke it through the hole, and with that sort of weight, you could drop a number. Yes, the one thing we do like is our sponsors, and we also like new sponsors, if we can get them. Because the Para Squad, we want to promote the Para Squad around the world. No, we're not holding back. We want, when I say the world, I mean we'll travel to Japan, Singapore, England, everywhere we can, if we can get the sponsorship. If you've got friends with a business that want it promoted on live stream, we'll do that for them. All right, say no more. Shut up, Brett.
I just give you the merch.
Okay, now, I think Darren might play a little less weight this time. He's a couple down, I'd suggest. He gets 2 rolls out of his yellow bowl there. He gets shot. He gets around it with that sort of weight and sits the shot bowl. He gets shot. So now, a little less weight. Nicely pointed. He needs to get down to the shot bowl like that. Just a little bit too heavy. He got the objective, took a shot out. I feel he's still 1 down. Yes, he is 1 down. Okay, Dave. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. It's a very, very, it was 2 shots there to Khirmern. Okay, goes out to a 9-6 lead. Yes, it's a big occasion here for the parabolers from both countries. You know, this is an inaugural event. Another one on tomorrow. Test match. It's all happening. We want to throw out challenges. If you're from another country and you're looking at this and you think, you know what, we've got a para squad. Why don't we throw out a challenge to them? Come over to Australia? Well, why not? We're waiting for you. Thank you, Vivian. Oh, that's all right. I'm thinking warm thoughts. Cup of coffee, open fire, hot pie. Alrighty. So 9-6. All the scores are up to date. Oh no, actually, Joe and Paul, it's 8-all. So that's a little one that Robbie will no doubt rectify very quickly. Okay. Similar sort of length they're playing, although I notice Khirmern has actually put the mat back right onto the tee, so he's playing probably only a 1.5 metre to 2 metres short of tee to tee. Probably 2 metres short of tee to tee. Nice starter there. 3/4 of a metre. Right on line. I'll survive anyway, Vivian. I don't like complaining much. Yeah, there was 2 to go on that, Robbie. That was right. 9-6 is the right score for the... Yeah. All right, Darren. First thing he's got to do is just take a little bit more grass, because I feel this is on a narrow line. Oh. I've gone quiet again. Is it that? Is it the... Is it that okay? That's better? Oh, okay. I'll stop touching that at all. Yeah, Darren would be a bit disappointed with that first bowl. He wouldn't mind it being a metre or so over, but you don't want it a little bit narrow and a metre or so short. So he'll rectify that with his next one. Not badly pointed here from Khirmern. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's a really good bowl. Great correction. Not a great deal of room there now. Only a foot to get second shot. Beats the front bowl by a foot and a half to 2 foot. Gets the shot. That's the objective. Just around that front bowl. Okay. He swapped over. Now, if he gets under his own, but is he going to get under his own? Oh, geez, he had good weight on that too. He was tracking for the shot bowl. Just, yeah, locked onto his own. Robbie's getting the gloves on. No, you can't. You've got things to do. All right, Khirmern's next bowl. Holding 2, drawing for 3. Looks very well pointed again. Oh, yes. That's a great bowl. 3 good bowls. Now, Darren's, if he can just beat that back bowl, just get inside of it, he'll get a minimum of second shot. If he touches the jack, he'll get shot. So realistically, that's where he should be trying to draw to. Well pointed. Will he get down to the bowl? He needs to get the jack. There you go. Well done, Darren. 3 down, 2, probably 1 down. Yeah. Looks different from behind, but doesn't it, Robbie? Yeah. You'd swear Darren would be holding shot, but one's there, a bowl short of jack high, and the other one, it's hard to tell, but yeah, there's the shot that really tells the tale. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Irene, certainly. Exactly right. Yes, they get on well. In the trials, we picked that up very nicely, and they clicked together as a team. Troy and Connor. Khirmern's just looking at this. He's definitely holding 1. If he drew to Darren's bowl and rolled at 1 roll, he'd make 3 minimum. Or draw under it and lay it over. He'd make 3 minimum. And the other thing too is that if you have anyone that's just started bowls or wants to start bowls that has a disability, we open our arms up here to those people on 2 Sundays and a Friday at Robina. So please come along to one of our sessions. We'll see how you go, give you a little bit of coaching, bit of guidance, and see what you think. Well, here he comes now. He's just a little bit light on. The line was very good for the shot, but he just didn't reach. Now, what are you going to do, Jacko? You're going to try and draw the shot on the other hand, I'm assuming. Okay. Open hand. Beats his own bowl. He gets shot. Sits on the bowl on the inside. He gets shot. I don't think he'd want to be narrow, so... Oh. Has it gotten colder, Robbie? Thought it might have, yeah. All right, Jack A. Last bowl. 1 and a measure down. Probably only 1. Here we go. Well, he's out there on a good line. That's the first one. Now, he's got to come back. He's got to drop. He's got to come back to his own. Oh. Probably lucky he didn't get a piece of it there because he would have been definitely 2 down. Mark had just had a quick look there and he's pretty confident because he's riding it on the card, and I'd suggest it's 1 shot to Khirmern. 1 shot to Khirmern. Jacko says. He's just having a quick look. I think he's already looked at it. No, he's decided it was definitely 1 shot. 1 to Khirmern, taking him out to a 10-6 lead. I notice the Singapore team has now jumped out to a little bit of a lead on the other game, on the other pairs game, 12-8. Oh, Singapore's on the left-hand side, sorry. Okay. So it's 12-8 to the Gold Coast District side. Joe and Paul. Okay. Once again, we've got a good 3/4 length. Khirmern leading 10-6. Not badly pointed here. Not badly pointed at all. As he got the run. Yeah, well, he'd be 3/4 of a metre shy on that, but the line's perfect. Don't forget to tell any of your friends, as I said before, that if they're out doing something tonight, but they're home tomorrow and they're in their Singapore bowls, or they've got friends that have played or are playing, let them know, because it's a big achievement for their para bowls team that they're over here playing in a test match, live streamed. Helensvale Bowls Club Helensvale. Good bowl, Jacko. That's a nice bowl. Okay, so Connor's just won that last end, so he's rolled the jack down. So more to go on to their score when the board's turned over. Khirmern, nicely pointed on this bowl. He's well down. Oh, this is a nice bowl. Oh, he needed another foot away or so. Anyway, right, Jacko. A repeat performance needed. This is the end to come back. You got 1 shot to start with. Make it 2. Put some pressure on. All right, hang on. What happened then? Full start. Off the mat. Readdress. Okay. not badly pointed. It's going to turn in late. Here it comes. Nothing wrong with that. It's another counter. There's plenty of room there for Khirmern. That's the problem for Darren. He needs to really put one right on it. Khirmern can actually roll his front one up, but he wouldn't be trying that. He'd be just trying to draw to the back bales. Trying to get one shot, sit on the shot, and get second shot. All right. Gets down to his weight because he's going to land on the front bales, I feel. Here it comes. Yeah, just not enough weight. Well, Darren, you've got to count again. You need one right on it. Big bowl coming up here. Get him back in the game. Right, Darren, third bowl. He'd love to get one just off line, a foot out. Oh, he's a little bit tight. He doesn't want to get contact. If he gets to the wall, it's all right. There's the wall, there's the touch, and there's the shot. Well, I think we've seen that a few times when things happen like that. You get a bit of luck. But you've got to play good weight to get that sort of luck. Oh, of course it does. Half a bowl wider, he pumps up that front bowl, and he's one down instead of two up. Well, three up now. I mean, the problem that Khirmern's got, he's got nothing behind the jack. That is a front resting toucher almost now. The only place the jack can go is back. This is a very hard shot. If he can only go one down here, he's played a very good bowl. Yeah, look at that. You know. Minimal. Yeah. You're not going to get it off without skipping the jack. No. All right, well, he's going to try and draw second shot. He's leading 10-6. I'd assume second shot would be the advisable thing here. We'll soon find out. He's just going to be trying to... Whether he catches the outside bowl and makes it 2 or the inside bowl and makes it 1. Here we go. He's got that tightish line again, unless he's got a lot more weight. He's got a lot more weight. Oh, no. Probably still got 2, Darren. Yeah. You might have cut one out with that last one. Close. Close. Well, there's no real need to change, as long as he's not tight. He could change up and play the other hand. Those bowls there are, as Robbie showed, the front one's 4 foot out, the next one's a metre short, the next one's 2 foot short. So... one thing you don't want to be doing is rolling something up when you've got to measure for 2 or holding 2 and cut it down to 1. Yes, Wayne, very good job. Put in a lot of effort, and so has Connor, and reaping the rewards tonight and showing his wares here, playing absolutely brilliantly. All right, so... had a little chat with Nev. Are we going to play the open hand? No, he said no. Okay. Stick to what you've seen. And play it well. G'day, Simon. Yeah. Oh, Robbie's been amazing on the live stream. for many, many, many years. Am I allowed to say many, many, many years? Great bowl there from Jacko. Yeah, so he's now got 3 is the call. Thought it might have been. Very nice bowl. He won't touch that bowl because that's the sportsmanlike thing to do, obviously. Let your opponent come up and decide. He knows he's 3 down, and the score will be 10-9. Anyway. Okay. He's brought the mat up. Jacko has. Going to change the length a little bit. Looks like it's going to be almost a minimum length. Yeah. 1.5 metre shy of the tee. Okay, here we go. 10-9's the score. First to 21, no time limit. 18 ends on the other pairs games. No time limit. Jacko would love a starter right on it. Right on it. Good weight. Not badly played. Now Khirmern. Khirmern's leading 10-9. First bowl. Well, depending on his weight, he's going to be a little bit narrow. Actually, his weight was very good. He just needed to be probably only a bowl wider. A bowl wider, he sits on the shot or just draws under it. Darren, close bowl needed, right on it. Now, better line on this one from Darren. Much better line. Gets down to good weight. Coming home nicely. That's another good bowl. Always handy. Now, Khirmern's just got to correct basically his line. His weight was good enough to get shot. Just got to get it out there a little bit wider. Not too much. Yes, he's done that. He is definitely wider. If he's got the same weight, he's going to draw the shot. Here it comes. And he's played the same weight. Brilliant bowl. And a toucher as well. Resting toucher. Look at that. Brilliant. Well played. Now, Jacko, he'd probably have to change up here. He might look around and think, will he change up or will he stay? He's going to stay. Okay. Okay. He's a little bit thin unless he's got a good metre of weight. Oh, good try. Always looked a bit thin there. Khirmern with his next bowl, holding shot. Well, this will get down to his weight. The line's going to hold. He's played another good bowl here. Now I think, oh no, Darren could still play that same hand again and get the straightener off that last bowl, or get to the port, get the little split. The weight was good on his last bowl. Give it a chance. Okay. Ooh, how much weight has he got? Oh no. Looked just a bowl narrow out of his hand. You knew it was just a touch narrow. Khirmern holding 2, drawing for 3. And no real danger there at all. He's played good weight on all his bowls. His first one's just a tad narrow. His next one a resting toucher. His next one a bowl short. You'd nearly expect him, the way he's been bowling, to add to the count here. Exactly right, Irene. Yes. Well, he's out there on a nice line again. His weight looks spot on. He has just drawn, I'd think 3. We'll see. Marker's having a look. If he starts marking the card, which he is, it must be pretty clear cut. No, is it? Yeah, Robbie. Only 2, was it? 2? It was 3, yes. Okay. Thought it must have been pretty clear cut. 3 shots to Khirmern. Played 3 beautiful bowls there. Just corrected his line each time. Played it well. Shoots out now to a 13-9 lead. All right, now Matt back again, trying to get to the tee. By the looks of it, he's just about done it too. Yeah, maybe a metre shy. Okay. Metre and a half? Yeah. All right. Well, a bit of a fight back needed here from Darren. All right. He's let you in, Darren. Right on it. Got to make this end yours. Well, he's not narrow, that's for sure. And the weight's very good. Nothing wrong with that as a starter. It's a good feeler for the length. Just needs to drop a metre off that first bowl when he gets a chance and drop onto the jack. There's Joe. And a mum. Other Singapore players as well. Now, it's turning a mile from out here. I've got to be assuming too, reacting to the colder weather, Robbie. Do you think that might, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Exactly. It's finished jack high. Okay. Well, Darren, 1 metre off, drop on the jack. There's some of the other bowlers from Singapore and Joe's mum. Now, Good line on this. Good line and a good bowl. Needs to run a bit more. Okay, rightio. It's half a metre shy, but still it's a shot. That is the actual shot bowl, so Khirmern's last bowl is just asking where. It's jack high. His weight was perfect. Well, he's tightened his line up, and unless he locks the bowl. There she goes late. Well, you'd still favour the front bowl. Or would you? Wow. Yeah. There's Darren. Or Jacko as they call him. Nicely pointed. Needs to... Yeah, look, he's got perfect line on. He's just run through a little bit. The question's been asked. Okay, so call was Darren's holding one shot. Front bowl, I'd assume. That's the one to beat. If he gets inside his jack-high bowl here, Khirmern, he gets another counter. He gets a counter, I should say. There's some of the squad. There's Connor. Enjoying his night, as he always does when he plays bowls. Not badly down here. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is going to drop real late, and it's probably going to be the shot. There it is. Shot bowl. One down. All right, got to give it a chance. Got to give it a chance. Your own bowl coming up around it. Touch the shot bowl on the draw. Oh boy, what a fantastic effort there from Jacko. Still one down. One shot takes him out to 14-9. Ooh. $14-9, first to 21. Yeah, two pairs games. Oh yes, we got 14 ends on that one, 27-5. 12 ends playing the 13th end on the other one. They play 18, no time limit. Barefoot bowlers have come off the green, gone inside to get a bit warm. Alrighty. Khirmern leading 14-9 over Darren. Good morning to you, Hens. What time is it with you over in South Africa? First bowl here from Khirmern. Probably a metre, yeah, metre short, we'll say. Now Darren needs to get one right on it. He's got to start his run now. 5 behind. First to 21. Might be a little bit narrow here. Well, it's the shot bowl. Plenty of room still there. That last bowl of Darren's is probably 2 foot short. All right, Khirmern on the mat. 12:45. Okay. All right. Oh, they're just a little bit shy. He's probably got enough weight to get the shot, which he has. That's holding actually held quite a good line late, that bowl. Okay, 1 to Khirmern. Now, Jacko needs to add a couple of feet and go a bowl wider. Okay, the bowl wider. He has. Now, wait. Well pointed. Needs to run. Needs to run it out. Oh, it's going to fall. I'd suggest no. I'd say Khirmern's got shot. Marker says, yes, Khirmern, you have shot. Call was how far was Darren's bowl short, and that was the answer. So, Khirmern drawing for 2 here. Not a bad line. A little bit light on for weight, I think, yes. Just a fraction light on for weight. Now, Darren, you need a conversion here. Beat your own bowl by a foot, you get the shot. 2 foot, you get the shot. Needs to play that same line again. You know pretty quickly when he's close to the line he needs. Oh no, he's under his line. Unless he's got a bit of extra weight to pump his own up. No. He probably had the weight, it was a little bit narrow. So Khirmern holding 1, coming down to have a look. Darren's coming down with him, see what the situation is. Looking at the run of his bowl, when it clicked that bowl and rolled the other one over, he would have had enough weight to draw the shot had he had a better line. All right. A couple of the bowlers doing a few little exercises to get warm. Realistically, it's not a bad head at all. It's not a bad head at all. You know, it's with the coldness, if you know indoor greens, they do tend to change a little bit. The line changes a little bit and the run changes a little bit. All right, Khirmern holding 1, drawing for 2. Well, he wasn't going to make any mistakes, that's for sure. It gets down to weight anyway, so his weight's very, very good. Just held out a little bit there. Well, it's actually a guide for Darren. It's a guide. Now, he's just asked a question of Neville Bradley, his coach, and said, what do you think? And then give it a chance. You got your own bowl coming up. You skid off the wall, you get shot. You trail the jack, obviously you'll have shot. Give it a chance. Arrive. Even if he arrives to his own bowls, he can get a result. Right. Alrighty. Important bowl coming up here. Khirmern's leading 14-9, holding one shot. And Darren needs to play a little reaching bowl. Touch jack, touch his own bowls. Make sure you're there. G'day, Joshua. Watching on the train? Okay. They got the heaters going on the train, I hope. Well, now, is he going to turn enough? No. Probably a more aggressive line towards his own bowls. But anyway, look, he gave it a chance. It's all you can do sometimes. Welcome aboard, Joshua. Lucky you're not here sitting next to us because you'd be frozen. One, two. Khirmern takes him out to 15-9 lead. First to 21. Other two games. 14-11, 27-5. So it only takes a fight back. I'm assuming it's scored on rubbers, as in games. So if Singapore get up and win the pairs, they're down 14-11. If they get up and win the pairs and win their singles, they win the test. So okay. Khirmern's first bowl. He's left the mat on the tee and rolled a good 3/4 length. Not badly pointed. Good starting bowl. Nothing wrong with that. A little bit wide, but the weight is perfect. All right, Darren. Got to start a little run here. He's got to start. Chip away. Get a shot. Get up to double figures. And work it out from there. Well, he's out to the white line. Normally, that would be narrow. See if it holds. No, it's going to cut away. His weight was good. He just played a narrow line. Now looking over at Joe and Paul playing in the pairs. They're holding a couple of shots. I think that's Joe's bowl on it, and Paul just drew another one. Right. Khirmern. Well pointed. Close to the jack here. Little touch. Rightio, holding two. Plenty of room. Needs to get his line a bit better. That's all he needs to do. So, better line with the same weight. If he's got the same weight, he's got a good bowl. Will he turn inside that? Oh, good effort. Good effort. Probably only the one down. Mark is going to let us know because he's having a look. He's been asked a question. Of course, we all know when we mark that we only answer the question that we're asked. What's the situation? You're down. You're up. How many shots? Then you tell them. Right. Well, a couple of big bowls about to be played in the pairs game over there with Joe, and here's another nice, and he's dragged it right back to his other bowls. Wow, huge bowl that one. Fantastic from Khirmern. Holding 3. Yes, the pairs game here, it's 14-11, but right now, yes, he just drew second shot, the Singapore skip. I feel that Joe and Paul are holding 1. He's drawing for 2 with his last bowl. Yes, that was the call. Now, Jacko just going to slip by this bowl. Okay, down 3. Well, that's the only bowl past Jack High, that last bowl of Jacko's. And he was trying to reach, trying to sit on the shot. Or Khirmern. There's no reason why he can't add at all. He's trying to beat his Jack High bowl out there. That's all he's got to do to get another counter. And he is well pointed again. That's the one he's trying to beat, and that's the one he has beaten. That's 4 shots. Jacko's got 1 bowl. A lot of pressure. Four down's the call. It's going to take a very, very good bowl here. You got to give it a chance. You can't be wide. You can't be narrow. It's a bit of everything here. This is where you practice, and it comes to mature. He's having a little bit of a look there. Don't second guess yourself. He is close to the, oh my goodness, the gap. 3 down. Oh boy. It was a very good try. I just, okay. Bit unlucky. I mean, if he flicks the jack, he's in business. He gets the shot bowl through the jack, he's in business. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Three shots to Khirmern. Takes him on to 18. He's in the get-out zone. This is where you're going to make him work for every single shot. Chip away. Get a 1. Get another 1. Get a 2. Slowly chip away. Other scores there. 15-11 on 14 ends. As I said before, the 2 3x3 pairs games, 18 ends, no time limit. Okay, this time he's going T to T. He stretched it right out. Here we go. This is it. Putting the pressure on. This is where Darren's got to Start chipping away. One at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Oh. Well, this is the door's just slightly open for him. He needs to put this one on it. Line's good. Got to reach. He has. Good bowl. Bit of chalk would be perfecto. And Julie does it. Okay. Rightio, a little bit narrow, but he needed it. How to get away to a good start on this end. Not many shots to left for Khirmern to get. Not badly pointed here either. It's going to turn late, but it might turn with the jack. That held a really good line. Boy, that held a good line. One shot to Khirmern. Okay, Darren. His weight was good with his first one. Got to give it a chance. Cannot play any short bowls here. Must be reaching with every bowl he plays now. That's a real good reply. I'd suggest. Well, yeah, you'd think so. I've been wrong before. There's a call. Yes, one down. One to Jacko. This is where Khirmern says to himself, well, I only need one shot. If I can draw the shot here, I'll give it the best chance I can. I mean, he doesn't have to get three to go out bang right now. One shot, one shot, one shot. Surely this one's a little bit narrow. Oh, he's got more weight on it. Jeez, he wasn't far off punching that through the jack too. Whoa, hang on. Hang on. Oh no, front bowl. Thank you, Robbie. Big bowl coming up here. I know I said it before, but he can't be short with these bowls. These bowls you've got to give him a chance, whether you trail the jack, or whether you try and set the shot bowl, or whether you draw the shot. He feels he hasn't got the weight on it. Yeah. Oh, Khirmern's got one bowl to play. Jacko's holding one. What sort of weight will he play here? I don't think he'll play enough weight that if he gets under Jacko's bowl, he'd take himself out. He wouldn't dare do that. I mean, that's inviting Jacko to get a 3 or a 4. His last bowl was very close to getting the shot bowl through the jack, and that's probably what he'll try and play again. Or you draw it on the open hand. He's having a little look there, a little sneaky look. He walked by. Now he's going to look up the line there. Do I play the open hand? Back myself to draw it. What's this?
Tony's got the heat up.
Okay. I've got to admit, my back is almost an ice cube. My back. Oh, I've always said, You're the best, Tony. I can live with my back being cold. My legs are starting to go numb. Thank you, Tony. Now, it's a hard shot, but Jacko can play a bowl here. If he lands the second shot, if he can land the second shot, he can make 4 or 3 minimum. So he can play good solid weight to this, and I'm in heaven. I've been just given a blanket. Thank you, Tony. Okay. Right, we're set for the night now. Let's play another game. Don't look at me like that, Robbie. Now, Jacko, he's holding 1. He gets 2 rolls on the second shot. He makes 3. He's got to give this a chance. If he flicks the jack, he's still in business. He still would hold 1, maybe 2. So every effort must be made here to be through this bowl in the general area. Well, he's not badly down. He's just going to get under the shot. Oh, if he gets the jack there, he's in business. He had to give it a chance. He's got 1. One shot to Darren. Looking over, I feel that our pairs game with Joe and Paul have just picked up a number. They've picked up 2, looking for 3. They're currently leading 15-11. This is the 15th end. There's 18 ends to be played. They're measuring for third shot. Got 2? Anyway. Back to Jacko here. 18-10's the score. He's trying to roll a minimum length, I feel. Minimum length? Maybe a little bit longer than that. Now, Jacko, he's got to start getting his first bowl on it. First bowl, online. Well, he's out there where he's got to be. He's got to run now. Yeah, just a bit short on that one. He's a metre short. Looks closer, but believe me, it's a metre short. Our Khirmern leading 18-10. First to 21. First bowl. He's been playing this side very well, coming this way as well. Taking his line well and... Alright. Well, that's where you got to be. Sweeping home late this hand here. There it comes. That, yeah, I expected that to turn a lot more. Now, Jacko, got to beat his last bowl, his first bowl, I should say. It's almost spot on a metre short. He's got to get around it. Got to get around it. If he locks onto it, he's got to have enough weight to pump it up at least half a metre. If he gets under it, it's all right too.
Fading in and out.
Am I? Oh, okay. Well, they're going up and down. Is that right? Oh, okay. Right. Well, Jacko's got a couple of shots here. There's plenty of room, but he's just... the question's been asked by Khirmern. 1 and a measure down. Okay, so Jacko's bowl is a lot further short than I thought. Looks only a metre, but anyway. Plenty of room here for Khirmern to draw the shot. Okay. Well, he's on a tighter line than his first one. If he's got more weight, he's right on it. And he is very, very close. Oh, he slipped by. Well, that's close for shot. It's close all round. Jacko's got to beat that last bowl. Must beat that last bowl. Get a counter. Get past his own. It's got to drop and get inside this bowl at the back here. Very close to it. Yeah, it's well played. He had to play that. Good bowl. Okay, now Khirmern's got to play the similar bowl. Fraction wider. Draw the shot. Touch the jack. All right. Khirmern on the mat. Leading 18-10. His bowls have taken a reasonably good line on this hand. Well, that's where they got to be. Gets down to weight now, as it always seems to, doesn't it? He's very close. There's a shot bowl. It's very well played. Fell in as well. Be nothing more than an inch, 2 inches off the jack, behind the jack. Hard to get rid of. Last bowl about to be played for Darren. He needs to sort of double kiss it off the bowl over to his other one to the right. He's going to have a look at it. Both players coming up to have a look at this. Darren needs to draw it off the shot bowl. If he gets a double kiss, he can make 2. Possible. It takes a very good bowl to do it. Sometimes the very hard ones are the ones you've got to play to get back in a game. Looking over at Joe and Paul, they've skipped away there to 18-11, 3 ends to go. They're playing their 16th end. 18 ends is the game tonight for the pairs. Now, big bowl coming up here for Jacko. Big bowl. Needs to get just over draw and double kiss the jack off the shot bowl. You'll know pretty quickly how close he is. Look, he's not badly down. Nah, he's just missed it. Edge of the bowl would have been alright too. I think he would have sprung at a mile at that weight, but just the same. So Khirmern's holding one. He'll probably change up for the safer draw shot to try and beat Jacko's bowl on that hand. We'll see. Alrighty, so One of our pairs games is over. 30-7. A very nice win there to Connor Smith and Troy Casey over Therese Letung and Boon Koi. They get their chance to exact their revenge tomorrow night when we play probably opposite pairs, and we'll obviously have another player, different player, and playing in the singles as well, giving everyone a chance to represent. Okay, well, one shot to Khirmern, taking him out to 19-10. This is where you really got to play exceptionally well to get back in a game when you're down 19-10. Can be done. The other pairs game is playing their 16th end now. A couple of bowls left to go in it. And one. Couple of bowls to go in it. I think that Joe and Paul are holding shots in the head as I just glance over there. And the opposing skip just drew the shot, I think. All right, 2 to get for Khirmern. And a hard battle to fight back for Darren. It's possible, but I've seen it done before. Well, once again, he's let him in with his first bowl. This is where you got to jump on that jack. Front toucher, back toucher, one or the other, right on line. Denise, it'll be on our site what games we got for tomorrow's test, tomorrow night's test. Yeah. It was released as a Facebook. Okay, we've got Shane Kerr playing the singles, Damon Bartholomew and Troy Casey playing the pairs, Jody Nikolic and Darren Jackson playing the pairs. So a little bit of a mix up there with different teams trying new players, different singles player. So yeah, trying our best to give everyone a chance to play against an international team. It'll start obviously a little bit earlier tomorrow night because there was a lot going on at the club, a lot going on everywhere. But now we're got everything sorted and ready to rock and roll tomorrow afternoon. We will endeavour, obviously. I know we started a little bit late tonight, but we definitely won't be starting that late tomorrow night. All right, Darren needs to reach here. Not badly down. He'd love to just sit on that jack. Just slid by. It's up and down here. Looking over at Joe and Paul. Just got a shot there. Leading 19-11 on 16. 2 ends to go. Okay, the call was it's too close to call. Khirmern's got 2 bowls. He'd back himself to get one close. All right. Khirmern needs 2 to go out. There's a measure for the shot. He's not badly down here. There's a good bowl. He's just slid by the jack, but Oh, dear, ran on a bit further. Okay. It's still a measure for shot. Darren needs to put one on it. He'd love to actually trail the jack a foot on this hand. A foot and a half would be perfect. Well, he's got a nice line to do it. Has he got the weight to do it? Oh, I think he might be a little bit short. Yeah, no, it's same situation. It's a three-way measure there. Marker can't tell. The boys have just come down to have a look at this head and see what's going on. Khirmern's either got to beat his own bowl or take a fraction of weight off from his last bowl. If he misses, Darren's got a chance to touch jack or to sit Khirmern's bowl to make a number. All right, Khirmern. It's a three-way measure for shot, so it hasn't changed. Khirmern just needs to take a fraction off from his bowl that just went through. He knows that if he just gets around the front bowl, he's got one and a measure. Almost game. All right. Well, that's the line his bowl's been taking. Has he got too much weight? As he sits, oh, wow. Well, Darren can lay the bowl out. That's the equal counter. The one to the, it's at about 7 o'clock. The blue bowl. If he can sit on that and roll it once or twice, he can make 3. 3 shots would be very, very handy right now. Got to give it a chance. At the moment it's a measure. If he lays it out, he'll make 2. If he lays it 1 or 2 rolls, he makes 3. Got to give it a chance. Big bowl coming up here. Well, you know he can't lose a game from here. That's the big one. That's the one that you have the confidence. Has he got enough weight? Has he got enough weight? He has. He's got enough weight for the shot. Well done, Darren. 1 and a measure now. Gets down to the measure. One, now a measure. Yes, he wasn't far off. Looks so much like the blue one's in by a mile, but you know, angles and camera angles can make a big difference. He's got 2 here, I feel. Yes, 2. 2 shots to Darren. 19-12. Okay. Well, keep marching on. Get that one. Get that one. Get that one. Robbie's warming his hands on the heater here. Tell you what, it's makes a difference. Makes a huge difference. I can actually feel my face now. It's not numb. Yes, he's it just needs to string a few ends together. He doesn't have to get big numbers. If he can get another 1, get a 2, and all of a sudden, you know, put a bit of pressure on this opposing player. First bowl is the key, obviously. First bowl. Yes, Simon. Come on, Jacko. That's a nice starter. That's exactly what he needed. All stems from there. Just looking over at our other pairs. One's finished, obviously. It's 13-8 was the final score. The other pairs game, Joe and Paul, leading 19-16 and holding a couple of shots there with a few bowls to go. Oh, this is a good reply here from Khirmern. Very good reply. Yeah, that's a nice bowl. That's a shot bowl. Very gettable, full draw, touch the jack. Jacko. Not a bad line if he's got the right sort of weight. He might be a little bit racy. Well, he needs to come to the line and give himself a chance. All right. Okay. Now, if you look at that, you would swear that the yellow bowler's shot. Well, it's not. The blue bowler's shot. And that was the question just asked by Khirmern. You are holding one. Looking over at the pairs game, there's Joe and Paul holding shots still. Khirmern on a good line here. On a very good line. He's very close to this. That's a nice bowl. That's two cracking bowls. Holding two shots now. Well, there's a change up here for Jacko. He can trail the jack through and make three. All right. So, big bowl. Chance in the game here. Trail this jack through. Now, not badly pointed. Has he got enough weight to get to the jack with this line? Oh, what a nice try. And he fell in and he's got shot, I feel. Yes, Jacko's holding shot. Very nice bowl. Well, Khirmern will give this every chance. On the other hand, I feel he can lay Jacko's over one roll. He can make one or two and sit game. Right, well, you want to try and draw another one, but the chances are, well, I suppose, look, he's playing the hand where if the jack goes no more than a bowl, it's okay. Goes any further than that, then he risks it going through. Going through and going to the blue bowl. That's what he doesn't want. He's holding shot still. Yeah. Well, he's just asked the question. His jack is the blue bowl right now, really. He draws flat to it. Not heavy. Okay. There's a nice little camera angle for you. Thank you, Tony. Well, now the best back two bowls are Khirmern's. He can play weight because his bowl is locked in there. If he gets the jack through that little port and the jack goes through to the back, Khirmern will hold game. You can see the port, you can see the bowls. That's what he looked at. He gets the jack through the port. If he gets his own bowl, it's only going to lock in there. It's going to stay for second shot. It's a good, safe shot to play. He should go to the mat feeling very confident. Well, Jack through the hole, double kiss Jack through the hole, and it's all over. Here we go. He gets the edge of Jacko's bowl, he gets one shot. There's a double chance he's got. Got a lot going for him with this shot. No, he's under the head. One shot to Jacko. 19-13. That's it. You got to keep chipping away, chipping away. One shot, two shots, one shot. Got to get himself to that magical figure of 17, that if you have one bad end, you can get a 4, go out and win 21. I know that, you know, see, Tony straight away was onto that. You knew, 21 up, get to 17, chance there. All right, so in our other pairs game, the one that's finished, you can see that final score 30-8 to the Gold Coast team. Joe and Paul are leading 19-16. 20-11 on 17 ends. This is their last end. So they're going to win this game. They're 9 in front. And this is the last end. 20-11, 17. They're playing 18 ends. This is it. Now Jacko, first bowl, and he's played a cracking bowl. That's a real good starter. That's where pressure starts to mount. Even though you're on 19, you've lost a few ends in a row. Nothing major, but he's dropped a 2 and a 1, but Jacko's got to keep going. He'd love a chance to make a 2 or a 3. Get right back into this game. Oh, Khirmern's on a good line here. On a very good line. Got the bowl, rolled it through, and shot. Nicely played. Nicely played. And Jacko. Got to get that shot back. Good line. Jack or bowl. One or the other. Got to run hard. Oh, he's short. It's going to make it hard, especially if Khirmern can draw another one. Well. Not a bad line. Not a bad line at all. He's only got to get by that and sit. Oh, okay. Jacko, you got another chance here. At worst, you got to move your front bowl. At best, you get around it and sit the shot. Not badly pointed. Needs to get inside the bowl. Yeah, he gets the inside edge. He skips up to the shot bowl. Anyway, he's given Khirmern a chance to draw another one. 2 for game, holding 1. Plenty of room here. That front bowl is a good half metre short. Well pointed. Very close. What's your problem there, Adam? How can we help you?
Deleted his message.
Well, coach has been called on. Holding game is Khirmern. Neville, get out the road of the camera. There we are. There's the two shots that Khirmern needs to win the game. Darren's got one bowl left to change this head. Big bowl coming up here. About to play the last few bowls in the other pair's game. Gold Coast look like winning that comfortably. Darren, huge bowl. Could be his last of the night. Can he get to his own or around it? He needs to get it fat, and he did just that. One shot. Well, now Khirmern needs to roll the shot bowl over once or twice, and it will go straight back to his 2 for game. You nodding your... You were too. You were thinking the same thing I was saying, Tony. Good choice of words there. You know, you're starting to really love... You know, the tactics come into this game. I'd like to have a little game of bowls against you, Tony. I think you might surprise me. Ha 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 ha.
Indoor bowl, yes.
Yeah.
But not outdoor.
No, we could play indoor. Of course we could. A drink every second end.
Now that's the game.
That's a game of bowls? Yes. Travelling bowlers. I remember playing those on Sunday mornings. They were interesting. It was, JD. It really was. Well, he's got to give it a chance. He can't take his own out without getting the bowl through the jack. So that's the beauty of this shot. He can't go down any more than probably one. He can win the game, but trying to roll the shot bowl over once or twice. Oh, he's close. He's very close. Just slipped by. Good effort. Well, 1 to Darren. 19-14. Slowly, slowly does it. Yes, sometimes bowls is a test of character. When all is gone, you got to dig in there. Exactly right, Tony. Yep. First bowl must be. He's got to nail that first bowl. That's the one.
Is it not warm enough?
No, it's good. There's 2 bowls left in the other pair's game. And I think Gold Coast are down 2, but they currently lead on the Masterboard 2011 by 9. That's not a bad bowl. You know, it's handy. It's when you can get them a foot out and right on line and cover that jack. Makes it hard. Last bowl about to be played in the other pairs game. Khirmern. That's going to drag across a little bit. Darren will be holding one. He'd like one right on it. So, Gold Coast have won both the pairs games. We'll just wait for the one to Malaysia. Well, one to Singapore. We haven't been to Malaysia yet. We'll get to that when they want us to go over and live stream.
Sorry.
All right, so very well done there for both the pairs games. 20-12. There's the two final scores. So those two games gives us the overall win. Now it's down to Darren to try and fight back here. See if he can get the W next to his name. It's a nice bowl here. That would be the shot bowl. I would suggest, yeah, comfortably. All right, Darren. Every bowl's got to be played like his last bowl. Nicely pointed. Needs to touch the jack full. Oh, it's close. Oh, he might be down. Marker will soon tell us because he'll be asked the question. Looking from both sides. Very close. No call. All right, there you go. Khirmern just needs to either touch his own or draw inside of it. Or trail the jack. He's got game. And when you know your opponent can't go out on you, you're full of confidence. Give me this a chance. He's close here. Very close here. Oh, he slid by it, so Darren's got another chance. Tell you what, he's got to get another bowl on that head because, well, I mean, Khirmern's only got to touch the jack to make a game. 2 shots, sit his bowl, trail the jack, draw a shot. Got every option there. Darren needs to actually like trail this a foot. Take that trail away from Khirmern. Okay, Darren's last bowl. Like to sit the shot then. Changed his hand. That was his coach's call. Change your hand. Got to get under these bowls. Now, if he can get one roll on that bowl that... Oh, he touched it and didn't roll. Wow. Boy, oh boy. He's got a big shot to play here. It's a game-winning shot right now. He draws one. He touches jack. he makes 2. Game over. Sooner or later he's going to get this. He's had a few chances at it. Okay, Khirmern going back to the mat. Could be about to play the match-winning bowl. Okay. Sets himself, says, come on. Any touch on Jack? Any touch on my bowl? I've got this game. Okay, good line. If he gets to the yellow on the inside... Oh, okay, well, same scenario. So close. And Darren actually touched that bowl. He was a bit unlucky and didn't lay it out because he would have made 2. It might almost be. We'll see. We do have an up. She's a bit cold at the moment. She doesn't want to get up. It's got my hat on too. I want it back. Yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, 1 to Darren. 19-15. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tony. Well, he'd love to get a 3 this end, Darren, and then it's game right on. Yes, he's trying his heart out here. He'd love to get a bowl right on line, about 6 inches out, or a bowl out, just to cover the jack. Oh, how much weight you got, Jacko? He almost did what I said. Yeah, he's 1.5 feet. All right, Khirmern playing his first bowl. Needs 2 to go out. Not badly pointed. Good bowl here. There's your shot bowl. Still a bit of room there. Still a bit of room. Yeah, Jacko. If he gets around this bowl and draws it, he sets this head very nicely. So close. Oh, good effort. Good effort. You had to have the weight in case he locked onto the front bowl. Well, Khirmern, yes, you're holding shot, Khirmern. Needs to beat that back bowl that was just put down to draw another one and lay game. Okay, Irene. Yeah, well, I was lucky. Tony just went out and got the heater and got the blanket and wrapped me around me. And geez, I'm being looked after. Khirmern. Okay. Holding one. Needs two to go out. Yeah, he's well down. I would suggest that's probably... might be another one. You either change up or you try and play through the bowls. Yeah, all right. Be committed to the shot. Good attacking line. Good attacking line. If he gets the bowl, sets it through the hole. Holding shot with a chance to make a number if Khirmern doesn't change this head. All right. Well, Khirmern's only got to touch his own bowl. If he touched it onto the jack, he could make himself two. All right. Got a good aggressive line if he's got the weight. And I feel he's got the weight. He's close. Very, very close. Oh, perfect weight. Holding shot still, Jacko. There is a bit of a chance on the other hand here. Would you play it? Well, you probably can't play the other hand because if you touch the bowl... Yeah, I think you got to... Yeah. The wing bowl at 3 o'clock is a bowl behind Jack, so it's a safe shot to play. If he managed to even roll his short one up 2 rolls, he gets another counter. If he beats those 2 bowls, he's in business. Well, holding 1, trying to make 2. Still, Khirmern's got a bowl to play. Yes, Rachel, it is. Yeah, well. Big finish. Now, Jacko. Can he get around, just around his front bowl? Here we go. Now the line's the big one. He's got his own bowl to roll up. If he gets under his own, he's made 2. 2 shots. Now, I don't think Khirmern will muck around with the perfect weight here. Gone? No? Okay. Yeah? Hear me now? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, big bowl coming up here from Khirmern. Hopefully you can hear me on quite well now. All right, big bowl coming up here from Khirmern. How much weight's he got here? Oh, he's going to come through with it. And he did. He came through. Now, did he get shot? The marker's saying it's very close. It's a very nice bowl. Great bowls by both players then. Hard to tell because once again we got the camera angle. We got a bowl that's jack high and we got a bowl that's short of jack. No, he said no, it's one. It's one, and Darren agreed with it. One to Khirmern. Takes him on to 20 to 15. That was a big conversion there. For a moment I thought he was going to be wide and set his own bowls out. Give Jacko 3. Well, sudden death now. One shot.
Yes.
Okay, so could be the last end. All gets down to how good Darren can play these next few bowls. Khirmern on 20. Darren 15. We had a marathon game. Well, Khirmern has been dropping his first bowl short. I don't think he will this time. Hang on. We'll just see. No, he has dropped it short again. Darren, you've got to jump on this. Front toucher. We had some hardy souls in here tonight cheering on Darren and whatever, but it's hard when it's freezing cold. So tomorrow night, if you didn't come to tonight's test match, please make an effort. Come on down and cheer on your local guys playing against international mates. Great starter there from Darren. It's a test match between the two para squads, Singapore and Gold Coast. So it'll probably start a little bit earlier than it did tonight. And we'll have the same format of 2 pairs games, 3v3, 18 ends, no time limit, and a singles 21 up. Different participants tomorrow night, or a different singles player. So we got measure there for shot at the moment. Possibly Darren's holding. It's close. Yeah. Yeah, well. So Darren with his second bowl. Quite possibly holding one. Really needs to put one right on it. On a very good line on this bowl. Exactly what he needed. He needed full contact. Well, that's another counter. Okay, well, he might have just rocked the other one out. Anyway. Now, Khirmern did ask the question, and it will be answered by the marker. Two down is the call to Khirmern. Okay, well, he's got a nice little target there to sit on a full draw, so giving his bowl a chance. And he has been playing this way on this hand particularly well. All right, so big bowl coming up right now. Now, for his bowls on this hand, oh no, it did come back all the way, but a little bit overweight. Now Darren needs to nail this bowl. His weight was very good on his last bowl. He needs to just go out that fraction more, sit in front of the jack or just behind the jack and start put an element of doubt into Khirmern, because Khirmern only needs one shot. Right, Jacko holding 2, looking to turn it into 3. The line is good. The weight is good. No, be 2 shots. And Khirmern needs to land the pack of yellows here. His weight wasn't bad on the last one. He just needs to bring his line in just a fraction to sit the shot or touch the jack. He's having a good look at this. He knows he only needs one to win the game, or one to lie game. So, good question. We better okay, so he's had a good look at the head. We just need to talk to Serena about what game we're going to live stream tomorrow night, whether we're going to stay with the singles or we're going to put a pairs game in there, change it up a little bit, because we do have a different singles player tomorrow. We have Shane, and we have a little couple of little combinations different in the pairs. So big bowl about to be played once again. He played a big bowl in the last end. He knows if he lands the yellow, he can sit 2, and he needs 1 for game. Here we go. Well, he's on a better line, that's for sure. If he's got the weight, he's got the shot. Yeah, there it goes. Well, I tell you what, Darren trails this jack a foot. He's got 4. And wouldn't that be an interesting finish? The weight he just played, if he brings it in an inch or so, he touches a jack for 4 shots. At the moment, he's holding 1 and most likely 2 is the call. He draws for 3, and we're game on. He draws and makes 4. So Darren about to play his last bowl. His weight's been very good on all his bowls. So, any little feathery touch, not more than the weight he's been playing. Draw the shot for 3. Touch the jack for 4. And this game will turn right around. Now, well pointed. Has he got the same sort of weight he's been playing on it? This is very, very close. Oh, he's got another counter, but he gets the jack neat. He goes 4. That's 4 real good bowls. The pressure was mounting, and he rose to the occasion. So the marker now, we'll just wait till the boys get here. Let them take the bowls out. 2 and a look for 3. Well, 3 makes it 2018. Three it is. Marker's got a good eye. He called that early. 2018. game is on. Well, well. Who said we would be here till midnight? It's really developed into a fantastic game, this. What was he down? 19? 13? 12? Can't think what it was. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. All right. Playing his first bowl. No. Okay, so Darren, staying alive. All right, here we go. First bowl, very important right now. He's on a bit of a roll. He's fighting back. 2018. First bowl. Must be online. Put the pressure on. Khirmern. Not badly pointed. Just a little bit over. Very good try. Yeah, 3/4 of a metre over. Now, Khirmern on the mat. Knowing he needs one good bowl, he says to himself. All I need is one good bowl. We've all been there and then choked and lost. I have. It is the hardest one to get. Well, now Khirmern. Good line. Certainly not short. He's calling on it to drop, and it's going to drop. Well, it's starting to, I don't know, were my eyes failing, or is it starting to drop in pace? I don't know, that seemed to like it was well up halfway down, and I don't know. Anyway, Darren doesn't need to take too much off to draw the shot here. He's only a foot or so out of shot behind the jack, which is good, because if he touches the jack, it's all good. Not badly pointed. Going to turn very nicely. Oh, what a nice bowl. I feel a bit of pressure mounting. Well. Okay, well, Khirmern says, I've got 3 bowls left. I'm probably 2 down. Only 1. Okay. Well, that's all right for him. I mean, if he was 2 down, he'd be thinking, I only need 1. He needs 1 shot to win. 1 bowl close. Well, he couldn't afford to be short with that one. He might have just overplayed it a bit. No, he got in. Oh, no, he didn't get inside that one. Well, Jacko, you've only got to beat the front bowl. Beat the front bowl by a foot or so, or get inside the back bowl by a foot or so. Okay. Yes, close game in the AFL tonight too. Not badly pointed here. Have you got the weight, Jacko? You've only got to beat this front bowl by a foot. You've got to beat it, but you must beat the front. Oh, he had a good line. He's disappointed with himself there. Hasn't made it any easier for Khirmern. Khirmern might change up here. Got his own coming up, and he gets around it. He's got the jack. You would feel the percentages are there on this with 2 bowls to go. All right. If he gets around this bowl and touches jack, it's just about unbeatable. Uh-oh. Oh, he got it out. Darren control the jack here for 3. And game. Yeah. Ooh. Big bowl coming up. And he only needs a trail at a foot. It's not a big trail. I reckon probably 6 inches even would be enough for 3. And that would make you a little bit nervous on the mat with the bowl to go, thinking you had this game in the bag. It was sign the card, I've got it. He's just got to go back, calm himself down, give it a chance. If he draws a shot, it's okay. If he touches the jack, it's the bonus. All right. Okay. That's it. Give it that little chance. The thing is too that if he can, even if he misses the jack and just gets behind in front of the bowls at the back there, he gets a counter and puts a bit of thought into Khirmern's bowls that I can't afford to touch the jack. Big bowl coming up here. Huge bowl. Not badly pointed. Not badly pointed. Has he got the weight? He's got to count with it, Bart. He must get up there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It might have. It might have. Oh, geez, he'd be a little bit disappointed in that because he's left a shot here now for Khirmern to actually just arrive on the full draw. Yeah. And Khirmern's looking at everything here. Trying to punch that up. You think you'd go the open draw and just back yourself to draw it. Well, what did we decide on the second shot? Was it a measure for second? Or was it pretty cut and dry? I think it was pretty cut and dry, wasn't it? Oh, no, it's a measure. No? Or is it? Yeah. No, he's decided on a shot here. I don't know whether he's looking to try and pump his own bowl, is he? Rather than just play the open draw. He's still not decided. Yeah, play the open draw. I mean, if he plays the perfect bowl here, that's the end of the game. Uh-oh. I know. Oh, Darren, you had that chance too. Now, it's 1. And a measure. You've left the mat up there, boys, but anyway, that's all right. 1 and a measure. 2. What's the call by the look on the? Was that 2 shots? We have 20 all. Do we, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we do. Yeah, I think Nev just walked by and said 2. We are at 20 all. We're going to get a winner right now. Unless both bowls are leaning on the jack. And it's not, then it's transfer. Yeah, well, yeah, there you go. Okay. Someone's going to win a game of bowls here, and it's going to happen this end. Here we go. Wow, what a fight back. What a fight back. Well, we have it at 20 all, and Edward Bradley just said that he declared 2, so it's got to be 20 all. Jacko would love to drop this on. He's close too. How about this? Ooh. pressure mounts. Still a bit of room there, really. It's okay. The thing is here that if Khirmern draws the shot and he's close to, is he just a tad narrow? Just a tad narrow. Good weight. Jacko's he needs to beat his bowl by 1.5 feet. He gets a counter and he locks the jack in. Big bowl coming up here. Almost a match-winning bowl if he can play this one. Leave it here leave the heater here for tomorrow night. Oh, Jacko's close. Don't open it up. Oh. Well, still there to be played, but yes, Irene, what a comeback. You're not wrong. I'll tell you what. Great game, isn't it? Now, Khirmern. He's playing a bit of weight to this. Now, it's possible to get that through the jack. Oh, okay. Well, he hasn't left much of a gap there now. Well, I would suggest one of them went on the ditch. You would think that you'd be just trying to play something behind. To get that bowl back to the back bowl for Khirmern, you'd have to get it very thin. It's more likely to go to the left. So, but the one thing you don't want to do is fatten this head up. Yeah, that's it. That's very, very good. Okay. Now, Khirmern, one bowl. Is he going to have a go, or is he going to try to draw it off? Because if he draws it off, it's going to be very, very hard to get it back. Oh! So close. Well, the boys have got one bowl left each. Darren's holding shot. Do not think you can trail it off and stop the shot. Let him play the shot and cover the bowl now. Yeah, but the problem is if you take the shot off, you're likely to put it in a position where he can then draw. He's covered the back bowl with that one. Look, if he gets it, yeah. Well, I mean, even a bowl a 1.5 foot short right on line. He just doesn't want to get to jack eye with this. Okay. Well, the bowl that was played before is the one that I'm worried about. That he peels off and goes back to the bowl that's at about 7 o'clock. There's a bowl back there. If he gets any part of this jack with the weight he just played, he gets the win. He's trying to draw it. He's very wide. That's it. Wow. That is a magnificent game. An absolutely brilliant game for the viewers. I hope you all enjoyed that. Congratulations to both athletes. I tell you what, Very, very well played. Well, I don't think we're going to got much else to do, Robbie, have we? We're not... no. Yeah, of course, thanking the sponsors, ARRC, QCM, and Club Helensvale, of course, and of course our board of directors for the Gold Coast for helping us with the live stream, and Robbie doing, and also Tony for helping us out tonight and bringing the heater, our markers, our umpires, our spectators, and our players. Thank you all so much. Let's do this again tomorrow night, a little bit earlier, and we'll have just as much fun. See us tomorrow night.